The SEAT Ateca FR. It's agile, light and great on the back roads.
Behind us is the SEAT Ateca FR.
It's our first review for the manufacturer, and it's the first SUV by SEAT. Rather apt, really.
It certainly is. Prices start at just over £26,500, but our model is just over £32,000.
But it is well kitted out. It even has a power tow bar.
And in this FR trim, it really stands out with the sporty bumpers.
And it's not just looks. It'll pull 0 to 60 in 7.1 seconds, is equipped with a 2-litre TSI engine and a DSG gearbox with 7 speed.
It is also worth mentioning you have petrols, diesels, manuals and an automatics.
You certainly do. There's basically a car for you.
Absolutely. Saying that, I'm going to be taking a look at the exterior styling.
I'll be looking at the interior, the practicality, the build quality.
Well, I won't be driving it.
No.
You will be driving it.
I'll be driving it, yeah.
We'll then bring you our verdict on whether or not this is the car for you.
If you like the automotive world and the latest car news, why not subscribe to the channel? You'll hit the notification bell and that way you'll be notified every time we upload a new video. Thank you.
At the front of the car you have this sporty bumper with the black gloss honeycomb grills, silver accents, raised ride height, front parking sensors and cornering fogs. Our car even says Ateca on the number plate. At the front of the car you have LED daytime running lights, automatic lights with high beam assist, automatic wipers, front assist which is basically active cruise control and collision detection. Coming to the side of the car you have 18-inch alloy wheels with 50 profile tyres so the ride is still nice and comfy, a sporty body kit that continues around the wheel arches, a silver accent that accentuates the sporty feel of the car, power folding electric door mirrors with blind spot detection and guide me home lights, the executive chrome surround around the window line and chrome roof bars as well as rear privacy glass. It is also worth mentioning that the doors do cover the bottom of the sills, so no more muddy trousers. You have all-around disc brakes and the ones on the front are vented. Coming to the back of the car, you do notice the raised ride height, and our car has 4Drive, which is SEAT's four-wheel drive system. Sporty to an exhaust, the silver accent continues as well as the black honeycomb, sculpted rear lenses, parking sensors, gloss black accents below the rear spoiler, which houses the high-level brake light. There is also a shark fin aerial.
Stepping into the Ateca, nice and easy, raised ride height and nice wide opening doors. You've also got a handle here if you need it. For a full mobility review of the Ateca, check out Annabelle's video here. The first thing you'll notice when you get in is the FR motif on the steering wheel. It's leather wrapped, rather sporty. You've also got this automatic gearbox. One thing that really works in this car is this gloss insert here. You've got soft touch plastics. Yes, there are hard plastics in here, but overall it's very comfortable. It's rather sporty, and these Alcantara mixed with cloth seats are rather buckety, so they give you that whole FR feel. When it comes to functionality, you've got all-round electric windows, power folding heated door mirrors with the blind spot detection, automatic headlamps, rain sensing wipers, media controls on the steering wheel, cruise control here. It's got SEAT's front assist, which is technically active cruise control. It'll decelerate, accelerate, engage the car in front. Fuel computer in the center with various modes, including economy and eco tips. The last one it gave me was put your window up whilst booting the car. Sound advice. Decent size infotainment system with Bluetooth, sat-nav, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You can also set some of the car's settings here. And it doubles as a screen for the driving modes down here. So if you select Eco, it'll give you things like the Eco readings. Off-road, it gives you the angle of the vehicle. Sport, it'll give you things like Boost. Below that is Park Pilot. You can disable your start-stop, disable your parking sensors, dual zone digital air conditioning, 12-volt socket, 2 USBs, auxiliary out. You're reminded it's 4Drive, so that's intelligent four-wheel drive. You've got your automatic gearbox, with drive and sport. You've also got paddles on the back of the steering wheel as well for manual mode. You've got your automatic handbrake here, and the fun bit, the dial. This has got eco on it, drive, sport, the cog, off-road and snow mode. Each one of these will change the characteristics of the vehicle, whether it's suspension, higher throttle response, or something completely different. For example, engaging four-wheel drive for snow. These also display on the screen, so it gives you a closer view of what's happening with the car. When it comes to practicality, as you can see, I've got decent headroom and I'm 6'3", and I've got decent legroom as well. The seats are all manual, but you can adjust the height with this lever. When it comes to storage, you've got a decent sized door bin where you can fit a bottle of water and a bag of snacks. You've got a storage point just behind the USBs, 2 cup holders in the centre, a decent storage tray under the armrest, and you've got your glove box here. Now you can fit the manual in there, maybe a couple of books as well. Above that, you've got the multimedia system, which contains the satellite navigation. To the left of that is another storage point. Stepping into the rear of the Ateca is nice and easy. The raised ride height makes it simplicity, and the doors open nice and wide too. Once inside, you'll see I've got a decent amount of headroom and a decent amount of legroom, and the seat's set up for me and I'm 6'3". When it comes to passengers, 2 people will be very comfortable in here. 3 people on shorter journeys, and 3 children, well, they'll have a whale of a time. One thing I would have liked to see is a soft plastic on top of this door. Saying that, it does have electric windows and you've got a tweeter next to the door handle as well. Decent storage bins where you can fit a bottle of water, and there is padding on the door. But yeah, it would have been nice to have somewhere to rest your arm. The seats are very comfortable. They've got a bit of a buckety style to them as well. They're Alcantara. You've got a pull down armrest with 2 cup holders. This also pulls down as a ski hatch. In the centre you've got vents for your air conditioning, as well as 2 USBs. There's also a handy little net storage here and a storage pot under that. Map pockets on the back of the seats, coat hooks up here, and grab handles. And you've also got these lights here which are perfect for reading. And one thing that I really do like is the footroom is absolutely colossal. I mean, literally colossal. So you can stretch out and be really comfortable. There's airbags and ISOFIX points too. One thing I have noticed is, even though this car has privacy glass, it doesn't make it dark in here. Going to the boot of the car, you unlock the tailgate with the key. Once open, you have 485 litres of space, but that's because we've got the 4-wheel drive model. You've got the 2-wheel drive, then that will increase to 510 litres. Now, you've got a boot lip, you've got a good square space, decent size. Now, one thing that I would have liked to see is a false floor. It would have reduced this boot lip and it would have also bridged the gap towards the back seats. Now, pulling down the back seats is simplicity. You've got a tab here and a tab there. Pull those and the seats will drop down. You've also got a ski hatch in the centre that you can activate pushing this down. Once all the seats are folded down, that space increases quite substantially, so you'll quite easily get 2 mountain bikes in there. Shopping hooks here, 4 tethering points and an inflation kit here with a little storage area. And one clever feature is this, the tow hook. Ta-da! What's the Seat Ateca FR like to drive? Well, it's powered by a 2-litre TSI engine, which you've probably seen in various VWG cars. Very good unit, develops around 190 PS. It's also coupled to a 7-speed DSG gearbox with that infamous sport mode. And how does it drive? Well, you tell me.
But with 4-wheel drive and the DSG gearbox, you've got very good traction. It's able to put down the power it has.
Oh yeah. Well, that's why it can pull 0 to 60 in 7.1 seconds, isn't it? Because the 4-wheel drive basically aids that, and the DSG gearbox is lightning fast, as we've experienced in, you know, many cars now.
Well, it's got performance figures of hot hatches as opposed to little family SUVs.
Yeah, well, that's the thing about this, isn't it? You look at it as an SUV, but realistically, it's not that big, is it?
No, it's quite compact, but I guess that makes it agile, it makes it light, and well, it makes it good fun on a back road.
It certainly does.
Yeah, you've got, let's say, Skoda, Volkswagen. They're all from this very good pot of very refined, very
well-engineered cars.
Very well-finished cars, yes.
Yeah. Even though it looks small from the outside, inside it's quite roomy, isn't it? You've got a lot of room as the driver in the cabin, and there's quite a bit of room in the back as well. I mean, I can sit in the back behind myself. Decent sized boot, and yeah, as you've mentioned, agile and nimble on a back road because it's not got the footprint of a massive SUV.
It is very comfortable, it's quiet. That's my first impressions.
Let's engage sport.
It definitely pulls.
It does, doesn't it?
But the ride, although is firm to enable some sportier driving, isn't intrusive to the comfortable experience.
Not at all.
There's no body roll. It's very comfortable. It's very quiet. You could go many miles in here. So what's the handling like? What's the steering like? The ride
tight.
as a driver?
Yeah. You feel connected to the car. It goes where you point it. It's light enough when it needs to be, the steering, but yeah, it waitens up very well when you engage with a little more spirited driving.
And what's it like to carry out manoeuvres around town, steering lighten up?
Yeah, oh yeah, manoeuvring. It's also got Park Pilot as well. All in all, it's a great mix. It's got some clever bits of tech on it. Front assist is quite intelligent. I was watching the videos on it, and it basically means that you can be going down a road, it will see the car pull out and it will take evasive action, either stop, whatever it needs. Very good as well. It's already told me and assured me whilst driving that it needed to stop, and gave me a sharp jolt to let it be known, which is something you don't really expect on certain cars. You know, you drive with active cruise control and they do take evasive action, but this one almost alerts you to it. Brakes are very good, front vented discs and rear solid discs. I mean, a quick demonstration, hold tight. Yeah, very good brakes. You've also got your hill hold assist.
On the motorway it's not going to be a problem, and you can have fun on a back road.
You can, yeah.
It definitely,
I mean, that's it, you kick down.
And this FR does offer a sporty appeal to a little crossover.
Because it's petrol, you expect it to be not lacking per se, but not quite as torquey as some of these diesels. But it's amazing how these petrol engines are now evolving, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Driving modes are a good addition as well, aren't they?
You have a range of different modes. You've got snow, off-road, individual, sport,
Eco, and these all change for that, because if you put it in eco mode, it brings up a picture of a car and shows you lots of interesting information to make your drive more economical. Also, the fuel computer has eco tips.
That's it, it gives you additional information. Well, we've got oil temperature, G's,
boost.
You know, you can even have a lap timer, as well as changing the characteristics of the car.
Yeah, it's perfect.
The DSG gearbox well, for as far as I can tell, is very responsive, and you do have a sport mode on that.
Well, you've experienced that in many of the cars, haven't you?
Yeah.
And it's exactly the same in every vehicle. It is just lightning response. It'll hold the gears.
You do also have paddles on the back of the wheel if you're feeling particularly spirited.
Economy, I'd be getting around the 37 mark. I mean, okay, when you put your foot down, you do lose a bit of that, but you could even choose a diesel, couldn't you, if FR's not your bag?
Well, that's it.
You've got LED headlamps as well. You've got nice clear dials, automated pretty much everything. Overall, it just sticks to the road like glue. It can really perform on a back road, and that's why I love FR, which is what Michael and I want in an SUV. You don't just want the practicality of an SUV, you want the fact that it can hold its own when it needs to. And this does, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
The Ateca is the first SUV from Seat. Joined by the Arona and the new Tarraco, with its 4-drive and raised ride height, it's possible to do a little adventuring off-road too. The FR trim really makes the Ateca stand out, with sporty looks and the performance to match. It comes with a 2-litre TSI engine, utilising 4-drive, and a 7-speed DSG gearbox. Ours is so cool, it even has Ateca in the number plate. The FR range starts from just over £26,500, and this model here is just over £32,000. It's Euro 6 rated and NCAP 5, meaning it comes with lots of safety features, including adaptive cruise control, rain sensing wipers, automatic LED headlamps with high beam assist, and collision detection. It also comes with 6 driving modes, including off-road, snow and sport, and it's adaptive, changing the driving experience to suit the mode. You get 37 miles to the gallon driving Benjamin style, and the fuel computer even gives you eco tips on your journey. And you will get from 0 to 62 miles per hour in just 7.1 seconds. With plenty of engine types and gearboxes to choose from, the Seat Ateca is a great combination of style, versatility and performance. And with up to 510 litres of storage space in the boot, this is a compact SUV with a small footprint that doesn't compromise on practicality and storage. For more great, impartial car reviews, please subscribe to Planet Auto. If you have any questions about the Seat Ateca FR, please leave them in the comment section below. Thank you.